Should hit your email.
We is here for the shits. Yes, we are. One dear 11 less. Dear 11 less.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. It's good. Y'all like it? Mm-hmm. What's up?
It's strong.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. See if we getting on.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah.
starting bullshit.
Oh yeah, we need to revisit that again.
Well, thank God I see them.
That's a whole fact. I can't wait to get into your date shit.
What?
What you posted about going on a date for Valentine's if you really want to go on a date. I date. I was
People
like,
that know me.
Right. I said, my God, did he say something wrong? It would appear that you did.
Nah, my best friend Tyrell though. We known each other since like 1 year old.
Uh-huh.
He is the opposite of me. That's why we've been best friends for so long.
Okay.
So anything I say, he's gonna say the opposite. And then I have to clear it up for him. And
Right.
then he comes back, oh, you know, I was just playing. Yeah, I know it's just playing, but I gotta let everybody else
know that you're
know.
playing. Exactly. Because you just made a whole thread
Mm-hmm.
on social media, and we will definitely get into what Maine posted. I was like, oh, okay. That was hilarious. And then some.
And there's another story, but I'll share that later.
Okay.
Off ear.
Sounds good. Sounds great, actually. We're here for it. We're here for the shits. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Farrah on the check-in. I see you. Miss Liz on the check-in. How you doing?
What's going on, sister?
We're going to let a few more people get on, talk a little more of our mess,
Yes, we
and
will.
then we're going to get into the show. It's a good one. Definitions.
Episode 28. I'm just loving it.
Definitions. Did I put decisions on the sheet? It's supposed to be definitions.
Probably so.
Oh,
I will
but
be able to see it in a second. Oh, awesome.
I put decisions. It's supposed to be definitions.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Definitions. Okay.
If you're on the live waiting for us to get started, tag some of your friends,
Yes.
whoever. It don't matter if they on or not.
Yes, tag.
Tammy, don't start with your damn questions already. Lord have mercy.
Tag. And
Let us invite the questions before you start going in.
Amisha's on. Show her how to get on to the thing if she's not already on it. Okay. We is here for it. We're not going to put you on blast. We're going to let y'all relax. But we do have a live audience here tonight. To give it flavor. And thank y'all for being here. How was your week?
Hectic.
Crazy. And then
I hate working at a middle school as a day job.
All right. Did you do something different to yourself?
No, I'm just
Outside of
saying.
the hat? Well, you did something different. You shaved.
That's
Okay.
it.
Good job. It looks great. It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
The follow-up should be what?
How are you doing?
No, thank you.
I did say thank you.
I didn't hear it.
Did I not
Was-
say thank you? If
was
I
it
didn't
loud
say thank
enough?
you, I could have sworn I
You
said
said it
thank
in
you.
your head, probably. Thank you. No, you said you shaved.
I'm also multitasking, so I'm slow right now.
Whatever. You're not slow. You're never slow. Okay? You just let that one fly over your head again. And I hope in all these episodes that you be paying attention to the compliments that I give Maine, and he just be like,
Thank
whatever.
you, Brooklyn Shay.
Whatever.
I
Okay?
feel handsome because you said I look nice.
whatever.
I'm being real.
He do look nice. You look like you losing some weight too.
I hope so.
Say good job. We all trying.
I'm eating less, going to bed earlier. I can't exercise like I want to yet.
But you know, we here for it. I think I put the roses away. The other roses.
They're right there.
Not these ones.
Oh,
the little
Lord.
flowers. You want to do the ones?
How many you got?
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh, left. These 15.
How
14.
many did you start with?
30.
Oh, so you got rid of half?
Half of them. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Nasty
So
people.
14.
Shout out to all the nasty.
Shout
ladies
out to not the nasty ladies, the ladies that know how to please themselves and are
that
very
know
comfortable.
themselves very well.
Right. This is my new man. Okay.
Is there a picture in the front to show it?
Yeah. Right here.
That one.
This one with the little extra give and take. Have a little suction.
The rose with a tongue.
The rose.
The honeysuckle rose.
Sucker. Okay, so this one is the sucker.
The honeysuckle rose.
This one is the tongue.
Nasty.
Whatever. We'll
Oh,
be nasty.
filthy nasties. No.
I think, yeah, the other ones, I had the picture of the other one last week.
Well, it was last
It was,
year.
oh, that was right. Was it?
Yeah.
Not yet?
Yeah, we
And then we
did.
came.
Well, we did
We did one, okay.
But, you know.
We'll get there. I know the 15% is not helping kicking in yet. We can't sponsor these people because they ain't sponsoring us yet. So I can't say what we are drinking, but we'll post it, you know.
Wow. New year, new Brooklyn Shay. Yes.
I'm learning, Maine. I'm learning.
Let's get this money.
I'm learning.
And Tammy don't listen. We gonna miss all those questions once other people start commenting. You don't wait. Old Tenbrook Manor fam.
Hearing the feedback after it goes on is hilarious.
It is hilarious. Gotta love it.
Some
comment and tag some people. Send a live to somebody's messenger.
Yes.
I know you ain't outside because it's brick. I didn't even want to come outside.
It's too damn cold.
It is literally 1 degree outside.
I
can't even say degrees. It's not even plural. It's 1 degree.
Right.
That's a damn shame.
And if y'all could fully see in here how clean it is, right?
Amen.
Maine came in here and was like, I really like what you did with the place.
Got rid of some stuff. There's room in here.
It looks great. Okay?
It looks cozy.
Whatever. I didn't do it by myself. I had 2 amazing people. One in particular, because the other one just sat and left us. But she started out strong. I'm gonna give her props. Okay, she carried all them tables in there. That's what's up. Now, let me ask you something, because you can visually see Tammy, right? Mm-hmm. So, do Tammy not look like 1985 when they had the the Timbs on, the auntie that's gonna stomp you out? Now, like you look like a whole Brooklyn girl right now.
That's how Brooklyn
she missing the bangle earrings.
That's the outfit when they go into their kids' game. When they go into their nephew's games.
Come on.
When they go into their school and just in case they gotta whoop another teacher behind for lying on their kid.
Yes. She looking like the auntie right now.
I wish that was
call
the case this day.
And be like, so-and-so punched me in my face. And she like, really?
Really?
Right,
I'm on my way.
All right.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. We up to a good number right now. We're about to get started in about maybe 2 more minutes.
Oh my God.
Tag somebody in the comments. Share it to Messenger. Let's get this lit.
Right. I just want to say shout out to you. Shout out to the tribe. Like, when I tell you, you don't have to have 1 million people around you. You just got to have the right ones. Meaningful. You know, we joke around, we cry, we bitch, we whatever at each other. We do whatever, 1 million different things like we blood. But I want to say, like, the 2 people who are in this room right now, and then a few that are physically not here inside this room, and they definitely know who they are. Y'all have been my rock. Y'all have been very supportive. Last year ended with like a bunch of cray-cray in my life, and they were truly utilized by God, I would say, to be the anchors that I needed at that particular time. And I just thank them very much for uplifting me and keeping me sane so that I could come into 22 and regain that power back and stuff like that and vibrate high. So much love to the two women who are here, Tammy and Amisha, and shout out to Angie and everybody else that have supported Shavina Richardson all the time, and inclusive of my alter ego, Bklyn Shay. Thank you.
That's what's up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Giving
Give
people their
people
flowers.
while they are
And
here.
not the ones that vibrate right now.
Right. And shout out to Joni of One Hope Wine and everything else that she do. She's the silent person, not really that silent, but she be blowing my phone up trying to get me to talk. I did not forget about calling you tonight if you happen to be on this check-in. If you are, I'm curious to know why, but I'm here for the shits, okay? So, but everything is great. Just want to say it's always popping. So thank you for calling, and texting and trying to, holler at me when I'm not ready to process some things sometimes.
Just trying to make that upline right. That's what it is.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you.
Shout out to the multi-levels.
Yes, the multi-levels. We're loving it. We're loving it. But
all right, let's see.
Is it hot?
It's a nice temperature.
It's a nice temperature. You
I'm
feel
very blessed by this temperature right now.
Feel very blessed about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 degree outside.
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to share it. I'm about to put some people names in the comments.
Okay. You do that.
And then we about to get it started, introduce the show.
I love it.
How we feeling out there? Those already tuned in, you can put it in the comments.
Right.
Now that we'll be looking. No shade. No shade, Lady T.
I cannot. Always. Get them, T. Get them. Shots out enough.
I love messing with them when they know they gotta be quiet for a little while. Because they ain't gonna last.
It ain't gonna last. And we love it though. The ending song.
Yeah, I'm scared. She got the Bklyn sweats on her. She might knock me upside my baldy. So about punks jump up to get me. Yeah.
I am so here for this night. Let me tell you something. We so needed this after the day that we had today. Woo!
Man, listen.
And then so.
It's horrible out here.
It's horrible
Folks
out here
violent.
in the streets. Yeah, a lot. Just a lot. You ain't touch it yet?
No. I'm about to introduce the show right about now. We ready?
We've been ready. We here for it. Let's go.
Those who's here, you're here. Those are not, they'll catch it later.
Show wheel.
Welcome to another episode of Dear Love and Lust, the podcast. This is episode 28, Definitions. I am your host, Jumaine Maine Event Brown, alongside my other host. I was about to say co-host.
It didn't sound like you about to say co-host, but I was about to say my hoe. Okay, I was like, I know we are not going there.
I didn't want to say co-host because you're not a co-host. You're a host. You're on the line.
Don't say it. Don't say it no more, because it don't even sound right. Okay? He's trying.
We're both hosts of the show. Shavina, Bklyn, Shay, Richardson in the building. Clap it up for her one time.
Okay.
Dear Love and Lust shares perspectives from both a man, myself, and a woman. Response to submitted questions, anonymous.
Go ahead.
regarding love, sex, and relationships. Today they won't be so anonymous because we're live. It's all good. Most of the people that will be questioning and are putting the comments in are actually very comfortable with asking them questions publicly. Otherwise, I would ask them. But this is for entertainment purposes only. Please understand, we are not experts. We are just two people that's been through some
Shoot. Absolutely.
We've grown. We got some experience. We love to share.
Yes.
We're not experts,
Right.
but if the advice makes sense to you, it might actually be sensible.
Right. And we are here for the shits.
Exactly.
Yes, we are. I love it.
I will partake in this scary looking greenish.
The green thing.
What's
It's
that?
a shot. Throw it back, man. Isn't that refreshing?
It's like a fake Jolly Rancher.
Whatever. You gonna get another one?
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Peer pressure, in a good way.
Trying to set me up.
Nobody setting you up.
Alrighty then. Let's see what we got here.
Ready to dive in?
So, this episode is called Definitions. And we're going to start off with the first question from Miss Clueless. What is the definition of cheating? Is flirting cheating? Does cheating start when there is physical action? Like kissing. I wrote cheating in the thing, but it just said kissing.
Okay.
What is it? Because apparently a lot of folks either don't know or don't care. I'll help a sister out, Miss Clueless. I'll let you start.
Timmy, nobody there.
Yes, somebody is.
That's from my phone. Okay.
Stop it.
All the time. I tell you, it's like clockwork. Like, bloop, bloop. All right? She didn't believe me, but, just letting her know where that vibration was coming from. Vibe. Okay, can we go back to your question, what you asked me? I'm
I
sorry.
said, so what is your definition of cheating? Go ahead.
I don't not plead the fifth on this one. I was about to,
No, you cannot.
as soon
No.
as you asked it, and the word almost came out my mouth of a name. The definition of cheating, if they had a face.
Oh yeah,
I had
you
somebody.
feeling some type of way about this particular person, I think, just because.
Oh, no. Wrong
Something
one.
different? All
Wrong
right.
one.
Oh,
Different
feel it.
person.
Damn.
Stop it.
Damn.
It's a different person. But anyway, the definition of cheating would be, to me, being unfaithful. Not communicating effectively that you are not happy.
And how do you do that?
You
This
act
is
like
a deep
you
dive.
act like
We
an
can't
adult.
be general right now.
Okay, well you act like an adult.
I need you to have the examples.
Okay.
I need you to have the words underneath the generic word.
At some point in time, can somebody please give me 2 red cups? So we will have the red cup conversation in
Lord.
a second, okay?
All right.
But answering and starting it off, I would say the definition of cheating, one is being unfaithful to the person that you have committed to, all right? And have vowed to be faithful to, and that you guys have
So that's
chosen,
marriage.
you have chosen, not necessarily marriage, but you have chosen to be exclusive with each other. So if you have decided that person is your person, and you don't want anybody else to touch that person in that manner, okay? Whether it's with your fingers, your tongue, your mouth, your toes, your anything, and sticking them places that they don't belong, vibrating and rubbing and texting and sexing and texting and whatever they call the rest of it, entanglements, situationships, side chicks. Am I missing one? A whole bunch of shit.
Okay.
Doing things that are inappropriate that would have your person fuck you up. How about that? Sounds good?
So, I'm going to go into my definition, and I would love for you to please go to Google and find the definition that
I'm gonna do it right
Webster
now.
says. So, my thought process on cheating begins like this. Cheating occurs when 2 people who have an arrangement, agreement, understanding, level of commitment, exclusivity, as she said, but exclusivity is not always the case.
Right.
As I continue on with this definition, you'll understand why. You want to also make sure that both of you are on the same page with whatever it is that you decide are the rules of engagement for your relationship with each other.
Correct.
These days, a lot of people are into polyamory, polygamy, but it's not real polygamy because the people that really practice polygamy are looking at the American version of polygamy and laughing because it's not it. It's more polyamory, and it's just more people just saying, oh, let's do it this way. Secondly, you have to figure out what you are comfortable with and uncomfortable with and discuss it among each other. So if a person does anything against what is discussed and agreed upon, that becomes cheating. That sounded like a crash out there. You're right? You're right?
I'm perfectly
All right.
fine.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
I didn't break nothing. Shout out to the live audience that's assisting in that manner.
They are on point in everything, as always, and my face probably said it all. And then so. And then so.
No violence?
No. Okay, so the definition, shall I give it to you? What it
Yes.
says?
Let's go
Okay.
to the Webster's. What is the definition?
The definition of cheating is an act, dishonesty, or unfairly in order to gain an advantage, especially in a game or examination. She always cheats at cards. Now, the other one, the second one, avoid something undesirable by luck or skill. She cheated death in a, spectacular crash, whatever. That don't make any sense.
They didn't even get to
It
relationships.
didn't even give relationships. Exactly. So here we
Did
go.
it?
Here go Webster.
Okay.
To deprive of something valuable by the use of deceit or fraud, cheating the elderly couple out of their property, to influence or to lead by default in deceit. So, to be deceitful, because that's pretty much what it is. Manipulative, deceitful, doing shit that you're not supposed to do. Those type of things. You know?
So, can I put you on the spot?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I almost had a very similar situation. However, I think the only difference is, well, I will explain the difference is, but I want you to tell your situation that occurred that technically,
And when I was a part of a cheating situation.
like when you say it out loud, it just sounds foul, but it's actually not as foul as it may sound when you say it out loud.
When I was cheating with a married man, that one?
Yeah.
That.
Well, explain the time frame and parameters of what
took place.
that situation happened.
Well, not for people who have been following or who know the story, no, it did not break peace. Okay, ain't nobody but God. Ain't nobody but God.
All right, don't break
Right?
it now.
No, I'm loving her. Cause this was an amazing gift, and it goes perfectly with this rose. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Okay, so that's gonna go right there. We sorry for all the antics, but we had a big splash out there. Thank y'all so much for helping out with that. So it's Jolly Rancher. You want the wine? Yeah. No. Okay. So pretty much for the audience who don't know, who haven't experienced the essence of Shay, okay, which you will in my book, all right? But at one point in time, after my separation, I was going through my separation. I wasn't fully divorced yet. You know, I was just out there because I was hurt people, right? So I was just exploring my options, met a few people or whatever like that, and I ended up linking up with somebody who we stopped seeing each other, and then the person got married, and we were still kind of dipping and dabbing here and there. Now, it kept going because there was like this energetic thing between the both of us or whatever, and it was just, I didn't give a fuck at the time. I was like, you know, whatever. I'm not locking and tied into anybody, so free to do whatever I want. But as I'm very spiritual now, and this was truly years and years ago, I was like, karma's real. And I'm not trying to be a part of any of that negativity. Even though I found that the person was dipping and dabbing in other entities as well, my main thing was for myself and for, like, you know, as a woman, again, I wouldn't want to have that done to me in this capacity or whatever like that. So
now, here's why I asked you to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the overlappage.
Mm-hmm.
I made that word up.
Overlappage. Clearly you did.
You were dealing with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Off and on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They turn up married.
Mm-hmm.
While you're dealing off and on.
Right. Interesting enough.
So, did they cheat on you when they get married, or
Correct.
did they cheat on the wife?
Right.
When they
So
got
this
married?
is the whole thing.
See,
I feel that the person initially cheated on me. That's how I feel.
And that's why you didn't have.
And that's why I didn't have no
the
regard. I did not give a fuck, because I'm like, guess what? This is what happens when a person does what they do. This clearly the person was with me first, decided to be dishonest about whatever, and bam, that happened. So
all right, so that's one situation.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to describe is
You want to talk about your shit?
sort of.
Okay.
So when my marriage was heading towards the end, it actually was ending already. It was done. It was agreed upon that it's over.
Right.
In the process of separation and getting to the finalized paper of divorce, once she left the house and went on her own merry way, and I knew the process had begun with the paperwork and so forth.
Right.
I got the first notification. I felt I was free.
To do whatever. But you legally wasn't, but you did feel that you were
Legally,
free.
they would say, nah,
Right.
you tell, so forth.
Right.
But at this point, I've already been violated. So
Right.
why am I holding on to a vow that was broken?
Right. And
However,
I got you.
there are some people will be saying, well, that's still cheating. After you've been violated.
Yeah. They said that to me, because my lawyer was like, please do not be out there doing the most. Like, you're in the middle of a divorce. Like, and I was like, the most will find me, because the most was finding me hopping around all over the place, okay? I was like, definitely exploring my options at that time, because at that particular point, my husband was the only man I had been with. So, when I got a chance to get out there, your girl was like, you know what? Choo-choo! What? Hold up, buddy. Okay?
What DMX said? Stop. Drop. Shut it down. Open up shop.
Woo, boy, listen to me. And I'm so
probably said that
happy.
wrong. Forgive
Shout
me.
out to the first two people that I got some ass from. My God. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Y'all are the real MVPs. I am very serious, okay? You talk about, and I'm still friends with them to this day. But thank you.
You're like,
because
this is how it's supposed to feel?
I ain't gonna say all that, because my
Nah,
ex-husband he was all right. You know what I'm saying? Gonna talk about people and their stuff. I think that's the person as the door. But I'm telling you right now, it was life. It was like a breath of fresh air.
Good.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs, okay? The two people who was able to handle what I'm working with. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I give shout outs.
Boo boops. So get back to the cheating.
So the reason I brought up that and to share a little bit of that situation is because I believe the reason this question was asked, what's the definition of cheating, is because so many people are in flux period of their relationships
Okay.
that they don't know what's a violation or not.
Okay.
Another thing, now she asked about flirting. So you're a married person. You hang out with other married people.
Right.
Y'all flirt with each other. All of y'all. You compliment. Oh, your wife looks nice tonight. Oh, you wearing that dress.
Right.
Women, well, these days, women flirting with women can be interesting as well.
Absolutely.
Actually, that's what I want to touch on.
What you touching on? What you touching on?
You're with a man as a woman.
I hope so.
Right? A woman wants to entertain you and flirts with you. Your man says, I'm not worried about her, that's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still cheating?
If we are in agreement, as the definition you gave earlier, no, it's not.
Right.
If we are in agreement.
But what if you're not in that type of agreement?
Okay. If we are not in that type of agreement, then it is cheating. There is somebody parked, and that person was the person that was calling. I'm sorry. So if we are not in that agreement, I'm going to tell you right now, I believe that if this woman turns me out,
ha! You need to invite
and I go back in, then it's cheating. Without telling him, then it's cheating. But if we're in agreement and it goes beautiful on both accords, then I am here for it, okay? I would like to say
Today's
that in 22, my favorite number, 22.
In 2022.
Don't get it twisted. I am here for the shits, okay?
This is the Jay-Z year.
Yeah.
With the whole 22 twos.
Right, and I'm about to be 44, so I'm excited. Woohoo!
Nice.
Shout out to the Aquariuses in the world. Do wave, okay? So that's what it is. So yes, I would agree with that. So Ms. Clueless, all right.
Do you remember there was a mean social media post going around?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was a picture of a woman laying in the bed with another woman basically between her legs.
Mm-hmm.
And the caption said, after a girl's night out with your bestie, you wake up to see her right there. What do you do?
Join in.
Yeah.
Why are we so oblivious to this? It's like this was the thing that I posted, and I said, just keep it real, right? Did you see that post that I put up? And it's so very serious. There's this guy on TikTok, and he was just going in. Like, everything that probably was in my head that I wanted to say, but I have not said. And I'm like, people make things so difficult. Like, if you just be honest with somebody, if you just communicate what your needs, your wants, your desires, this, that, and the third, it would not be complicated.
But you gotta do.
What?
You're with somebody.
So what? You with somebody, they with somebody, who with somebody, you know, whatever. It is just a hotline tonight. Tayshawn.
Is it?
No, it's Tayshawn, but the guy is out there in the car or whatever, so you can just let him know what's going on. Here, T. We unconventional tonight. We are live, and we got things happening in the building, which is very good, though.
Herb Temple is very active.
Very active.
If Jesus was here, he'd have a stick kicking people out right about now.
We doing good stuff right now.
Yo, you popping tonight, Brooklyn Shay.
I see this. What is happening? I don't know.
Maybe I won't tell you a week in advance that we gonna do the podcast because apparently
tonight is the night, okay? But in short, what the whole thing with that realness thing, I was like, and I don't know if you agree. Like, do you agree with that? Like, if people would just be completely honest.
I do believe people should be real, but what I'm not necessarily comfortable with is when you're not, if you're not being real, and you try to sneak up on somebody, especially somebody who's already in a relationship, and put them in an uncomfortable position, what are you winning at that?
Right. Nothing. Like, I value honesty, loyalty, and just people who, you know, keep it a buck. Like, there's nothing more disappointing than somebody coming into your fold with the intentions of manipulating you and being dishonest when clearly all they have to say is, you know what? I really remember we talked about this before when I said it's this dude that, at some point in time, like I really would have entertained him. But I was like,
He
karma.
messed that up.
Yeah, karma is so real that I was just like, yeah, I cannot do that because you are really with this woman who appears to genuinely love you. You know what I'm saying? And you steady trying to holler at me just because this is unmarked territory that you just haven't landed yet. So
Yeah, that's weird.
that was very weird. And it was just like, nah, I can't do that with you because clearly you just want to do way more than what's necessary right now.
I forgot to plug the laptop in. I was like, why is it dying? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't plug it in.
Yeah, so, that wasn't going to work for me because I really didn't want that type of energy and karma coming back on me. So it's like most people, if they really understand that it's going to come back to them, they're not going to do that. What you think, Amisha?
Absolutely the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do unto others what you want done to you.
You got to talk up a little bit.
Do to others what you want done to yourself. And if you don't want to deal with that kind of pain or trauma, don't do it.
Right.
That's
real.
my mama. My mom
Yeah.
taught me when I was very young, just getting into my teens, do whatever you want to do, but make sure you are willing to deal with the consequences, good or bad.
Right. That's right. Because it's going to
Changed my life.
It's going to come back. And that's some stuff that you just don't want on you. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, let me
All right,
look
what's
at
up? What we
what's in
got?
here.
And-
So Amisha in the comments said, the moment your eyes, thoughts start to wander and desire another human on any level with the intention to be with them. I don't agree with that. I understand why people say that. That's more of the I've been raised in a church or moral setting type thing. Where they believe the soon as you have the thought, you have already created or committed the sin. That is not accurate. Thoughts are ideas, ideologies. Actionable things is what makes the action whole. You're incomplete if you only have a thought. Anybody can think.
Right.
The whole point is to think and make a decision. So until you make that actual decision,
Right. Doesn't matter. Okay.
I don't even care if you at home masturbating about it. You still have not cheated.
I don't necessarily agree with that. But I'm going to say you did not physically make it happen, but your intentions. And you have intentions on going there.
So I thought about giving you money. I never gave you money.
I would like it.
Did I give you money? Did I actually give you money with my thought?
The intent was there.
But did you get the money?
Yes, I did.
In my intent.
In your intent. I manifested it.
And
you manifested it.
You received the money.
I sure did. You may not directly have gave it to me, but I got it in some capacity because you manifested that it was going to be there for me.
My spiritual
Thank
co-host now.
So it came to me in some capacity. So thank you so much for thinking the thought. Okay? You going to do Tammy's one?
Yeah, we get there. I'm going to get up there.
All right.
Made me lose my thought with
I
that
bet
garbage.
you I did. It ain't no garbage. How dare you? I rebuke you. Here we go. Do you feel?
But listen.
You're not going in yet?
Until there is a completion of the full process of the act.
Right. No
It's a
one's
thought.
Okay. Let it be a thought then.
Besides cats. So, say you got mad and wanted to kill somebody. And you thought about how to do it, broke it down. Are you a murderer?
See, you see
Misha-
how like
Misha smacking her teeth over
You see
there.
how like it's like a play on words? This is
No,
like
it's not.
This is like a play on words right now for me, okay? So, what do people say when they, God forbid, now we take suicide very serious. In the world of social work and psychology and all this other type of stuff, and psychiatric
Which she
world,
is an
mental
expert
health
at.
and stuff, we ask someone, do you have a plan? Do you have a intent to do this cause bodily harm to yourself or others or anything like that? And can you act, do you have the ability to proceed with what you're trying to do? If they say yes, okay, they're not currently in front of me doing it. They have a thought. They have things in place that they're getting ready to obtain, to do the things that they're going to do to follow through with this idea, thought process, okay? is an intent.
That's called trigger warning.
Right.
They didn't pull the trigger yet.
But their thought is that they will potentially do it. So then it's like, okay, you probably really need to be in CDPC or talk to somebody or something like that. Crisis intervention is needed at that particular point. So when
now that is valid,
these
but
thoughts
let me
are
break
happening.
it down. Let me break it down. From my non-expert,
Come on now.
From my non-expert position.
Come on now. It's okay. Go for it.
They're sitting in front of you having this discussion.
Right.
They haven't done it yet.
Mm-hmm. But they telling me their plan of action. Right.
So now that you know their plan, your
Right.
job is now to prevent them from doing it.
Correct.
But if you're in the action of preventing them from doing it and they still haven't done it yet, what are you preventing?
Listen, we're saving lives. That's what we're doing. And we're going to save your fucking life if you decided that you wanted to be honest about your thought process, okay? So that means that those two people should communicate, right?
Listen to what I'm saying.
I heard you.
I know what you're doing. You are proactively trying to prevent something that has not happened yet.
Right.
So what are you doing?
Communicating.
Succeeding in preventing it from
Correct.
happening.
Correct. Okay. That's what you're looking for? Those words. Yeah. What he said. What the fuck he said? All right. Come on.
Go ahead, Misha.
Okay, so but
Come on, Misha.
I was waiting.
Yes. Come
Trigger
on.
warning.
So, but if you're sitting there, you're sitting with your husband or wife, and you're sitting on the couch, and your husband or wife is having thoughts about another woman or man.
Come on now.
So.
All right, let's go there.
Let's go there.
Okay.
You're on the couch with your husband or wife. What are y'all watching to get you in the mood?
Now, come on, we're not doing all that, man.
But Maine want to go there.
We're going there.
You want to go there.
You're watching porn.
Well, no,
To
we're
get
not
it-
even going. We're not even going.
Are you
That
not-
was
Say
the
your
question.
thought. Let Misha say
That
her
was
thought.
not your
Say
question
your
because-
thought. Thank you. That wasn't the question,
That
right?
was not, no,
Right.
that
Go
wasn't
ahead.
the question. So if
I'm
you,
going off what you just said.
Let
I'm saying,
her
like,
answer.
If a husband or wife are sitting there and they're in their head about another man or woman, you already thinking about another human being. You didn't say it was a superstar. You didn't say it was whatever. It's another human being. You having thoughts about. You having desires for. Your heart is already out the door.
Are they not human?
You can be human all you want, but it's still in your. If you're desiring another human being and your
Come
wife or
on.
husband is sitting right next to you, that's cheating.
It is. Period.
Oh, my Lord.
Point
You
blank
are
period.
already out the
You
door.
already there. You're already there. So that's like you on the phone
Have you been
texting your
cheated
person.
on, Maine?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll tell
So-
you this. The person that cheated on was right there next to me doing all the lovey-dovey things and still cheated. Right? But until they actually did the act, they did not cheat on me.
So everything that happened before that, when she started thinking about the other man, she wasn't cheating on you?
It's part of the process, but it's not cheating until you complete
It's
the
part
act.
of the cheating process,
It is
man.
part of the cheating process. And it is definitely fraudulent. Okay? So
I'm telling you.
okay.
Okay,
There's
we
been
agree.
many
We
moments.
agree to disagree.
There's been many moments where people, including myself, have gotten to the thought process and said, yeah, I would like that. That would be nice. I wonder how I would be able to get away with it. Can I do it or not? But then if I do not do it, if I do not follow through, I have prevented the actual cheating from occurring.
Okay, so you had discipline, but you still cheated in your heart.
That's
and
the
mind.
key.
Okay, but
So-
I get that, but you were already out the door at some point in your heart and mind.
No, I'm not out the door.
You are out the door.
I'm not out the
physically,
door.
Not physically, but the thought was there. So the
If
thought-
I was out the door, it wouldn't be
the
a thought
thought
anymore. It would be an
drives
action.
the thought, no, because the thought drives the emotion, and the emotion drives the action. It ain't the
Hello.
other way.
Come on.
No,
Come
humanity drives the thought.
Whatever.
We're all human. Everybody has desires.
I get it.
The monogamy thing is a thing because socially we've been adapted to do that.
Okay. All right. Maine,
We're the only mammals that practice monogamy, besides the dogs or whatever kawawa.
I'm about to say. Come on now. Listen here. Miss Clueless getting
Shout
back
out to
to
DJ Biz on
Right.
the check-in. That's right.
Right.
I am telling him, Biz.
No, he's not. No, he is not. Because I'm sure you sit next to your wife, sis, let him have a thought process, okay, Fair? Let him have a thought process about
We're
whatever
not going to bring the Bynums into this conversation because you're not going to win that conversation.
Listen, we already know what it is, so I don't even need to say shit. We know what it is. All right? This is how it's going down. And it will go down in a way where that motherfucker will be pinned up against the goddamn wall somewhere.
Whoa.
So just stop it.
Wow.
Stop it.
Wow.
Okay? So anyway, Miss Clueless, getting to that part. Thank you so much. Okay, we hope we answered your question.
I told you we was gonna dig deep into this.
We hope we answered your question.
I got a Misha in the corner in her feelings right now.
Misha, she ready.
Like, no, it is cheating.
Come on the camera. She's like,
no,
but
it's
this
not.
one I'm ready to come on for.
It's the start, but it's not.
It is still
the start of the process.
cheating.
You just admitted it.
Right.
I didn't say it, but even if you start a race, if you don't cross the finish line, did you do the race?
Yes, you still raced.
All right. So if you in the bathroom jerking off to this person's picture, is that not cheating?
No.
Man, you could never be my man. You would be fucked up. Okay?
Never.
Like there's no way. Okay? Absolutely not. No. Okay? So just for all the men out there who believe this ideology, good job. we ain't with the shits on that one.
What up, Farrah? I see you want to check in too.
We're not, because
So
it's
listen.
still you're leading up to that point of doing the act, all right? That means that
No,
once
I'm preventing myself from doing the act if I'm
once
doing
you
that.
start having that thought process and stuff, then you don't feel in that moment that you need to communicate with your partner? When you start having all these thoughts about other women and
Yeah.
whatever you
I will say it out loud.
Okay,
if that's the
good
case.
job. Okay,
like,
so
I
now
think she's attractive. She might be a problem. I'm trying to stay away from her.
okay.
Tell your friends stop coming over, or she will be another victim on the. Nah, let me stop.
Y'all see my face. May 22 done
She'll
changed.
be another contestant on that Summer Jam
Who is this
screen.
person? Who is you?
I am Maine Event. Jumaine, Maine Event Brown.
Clearly live. He's live in action right now.
Like,
Whatever.
with me, like, nah.
Whatever.
It is not a complete act of infidelity or cheating until you actually do what you do with the actual person.
Okay, that's an opinion.
That's it. We're gonna leave it there. That's your point of view.
If you agree with me, put it in the comments.
If you
if
agree
you
with
disagree,
me,
put it out in
yes,
the comments.
please,
Like,
please. If you agree with him and
Yeah,
what he's
I'm bugging
saying,
right
we're
now.
not bugging. We're not bugging. Because that's still the point that you need to sit and talk to your person and let them know this is what my thought process is. So what do you think we need to do in order to not make this happen? That's preventative, right? So you
shout out to Farrah. She
okay?
agrees.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I do not agree with none of that at all. I believe that you are leading up to that point. And no, the definition of cheating is actually an act. If you're not acting it out, then I would say, yes, you are right in your mental model of that. Okay? But outside of that, if you're jerking off to someone's picture, and Farrah, you walk in and you see Biz up there jerking off to a female picture in a 5'1" You comfortable with that?
She might help him out.
I can't.
But listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Again, it is up to each individual couple
Right. What their
to
thing
decide
is.
what it is.
You are absolutely right.
But I will tell you this.
Go ahead.
If couples are watching porn to get ready to do whatever they do,
Right.
I guarantee both of them are thinking about the person that they watching
Well,
to get them started. That's why they watching it.
okay.
However,
Right.
the ideology behind couples watching
He
porn
said
together
Mm.
is because they're doing it together and they plan to finish whatever they are riled up about together as a couple because they're not going out of the door. They're creating a fantasy to have fun to. If you're talking about threesomes, but you talking about with a blow-up dog.
Correct.
So the blow-up dog is
Disgusting.
what's
Yeah.
what's the difference?
What is the difference? Safety. That's what the difference is.
I'm gonna throw this line at you. Safety.
That is what the difference is. Safety. Safety first. You know you want to test the waters, like what you're talking about. Let me test the waters with the dummy and see how that work out for us. Okay? Depending on how you grab her ass and her tits, it's gonna make me feel some kind of way. If I start feeling some kind of way and I want to fuck you up, then we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. Bets off. I feel some kind of way about a dummy.
Oh, Lord.
There we go. All right. Are we going on to the next
You
one?
ready to move on?
Yes,
I was trying to go deep in this because a lot of people don't understand or comprehend what true cheating is.
They can put it into the comments and do whatever it is they're going to do with that, okay?
Yeah, they could.
Am I doing the next one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You got this.
When do men know? First off, welcome to episode 28.
For all those just tuning in, tag some people in the comments, get them to tune in.
And this is
Share
all about definitions, okay?
Yes,
Define
this episode, this live episode 28 of Dear Love and Less is about definition.
Definitions.
We're trying to give definitions to a lot of things that a lot of people choose to be confused about.
Right, whatever. When do men know when a woman is worth marrying? What makes it so difficult and makes them take so long to decide? Define wife, Ms. Ready for Love. That's on you.
So, Miss Ready for Love, I'm almost a little bit annoyed because you're trying to make it seem like it should be a quick decision. When you're making a lifetime decision in this manner, who you are committing your lifelong love, heart, body, soul, finances, everything to, it's going to take you a minute. Now, if you're young and dumb, it might happen real quickly because you haven't learned the true actual identity of what you want for love. Because most of the times as young men, we are only taught to go after what we see as what we like. And if we like it enough, that's who I want to marry. That doesn't always work out.
Okay.
Because what you see isn't what you actually like and engage.
Okay.
Like their personality could be real sucky. They could be real flirty with other men, especially men you may not like.
Okay.
They can make you feel less of a man than the actions that you do that are more manly than any men that they may have ever dealt with.
Oh, it's flirting cheating?
If you don't like it, it is not cheating, but if you don't like it, it can bother you and upset your relationship.
Is it cheating?
I don't think flirting is cheating.
Okay. I cannot wait until Maine ends up with a partner that he really, really fucks with. Because I want to know if all of this is going to still be the same.
It will be the same.
Okay.
It will be the same.
Because y'all going to be on the same page and y'all have decided that.
I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a couple stories.
Tell me one.
Now I'm going to just tell you
Tell
one.
me one.
So when I was engaged and I was doing a party at Sneaky's, I had to be in VIP.
Okay.
Dance floor was packed, but I was doing something in VIP. Some random dude come up to me and was like, yo, your girl out there dancing, some dude picked her up. I'm like, So?
Okay.
I was supposed to get upset because you out there dancing, having a good time? I don't care. She's going home with me. That was my energy. And then, I'll top it off, when I finally did come out and see what was going on, she was dancing with a gay dude.
Okay.
Who I knew.
Okay. So, it wasn't no problem. So, clearly, we're understanding, as long as things are defined under your relationship status and what your level of comfortability is, then it's fine. I'm just going to say it again. I'm territorial. Don't try me. So, where we going? When do men know when a woman is worth marrying? That was the question.
So, what I will break down as I was beginning to do so. For me, when I got to the point of marriage, or the thought, my initial marriage that I had, it was because I wanted a family. Okay. And when I looked around and I realized after 3 years, I didn't want to go anywhere else. I was very happy and very content and excited about my situation.
Okay.
I was attracted. I felt good vibes. I felt those vibes were returned. I felt there was a mutual understanding, mutual level of trust. So I thought it would all work out.
Gotcha. I'm going to say right off the bat, when I met my ex-husband, I knew I was young. So, I mean, I definitely puppy love, call it whatever you want, your first, your this, your that. I knew he was the one, and he told me during that period of time, because this is in a context of a man, that he knew I was the one from day one. Like, when he first met me, he knew that he wanted to marry me. So I believe that Miss Ready for Love is saying, like, you know, when do men know right off the bat that this is the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with?
All right, so let me break this down. So I'm still single. I have had definitely interesting and a few options to engage in relationships with. My interaction with the other person, I know that it would be limited based on the vibes that I felt.
Okay.
I knew, so I'm not wasting time. I don't care how committed she would be towards me. I'm under the understanding and the belief that the woman should not be the one that's in love first. And I think I posted something that shared that thought. Okay. I think the man should be the ones that's the most in love and most in desire of the woman, and he has to put in the courtship, the effort. He has to get her to be okay, and the family of her to be okay with that woman wanting to become his wife. Okay. Because that lasts longer, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't agree with something.
You don't have to agree. I said my opinion.
You said your opinion, and I'm just saying. My opinion is that I just
speak up loud. You can disagree loudly.
I can. I'm getting there. Just don't try to control.
Get there.
Don't try to control my octaves, Maine. Okay.
She playing.
What makes it difficult, and what makes them take so long? Because of what you said?
Yeah, it's a lifelong commitment.
It's a lifelong commitment. I believe in that. And
you have to make sure, because honestly, as much as, you know, social media and all these other stuff promote the cheating aspect of some men, most men are not going to get into a marriage to cheat.
Right. Right. I think by that time, people have decided that, you know, this is where, you know, they grew up, you know, they don't want to play games no more. Exactly. And they're ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
So the dude is still trying to play and have fun and deal with multiple women or different people.
He's not going to be trying to wife you. No. He's not trying to wife you. And if he's getting out of a marriage, he's not trying to wife you. Okay? He may be thinking it if you still carrying a residual of his ex, but don't even waste your time, because that's too much. That's toxicity waiting to happen, and then some. Okay, you got to give that person a chance to heal and get over that person, or you end up being a rebound. That's it.
I am a person at this point in my life where I do actually prefer a woman to shoot the shot first. But when I say a woman shooting the shot, that's attraction. That's not necessarily love. Okay. Love has to be manufactured and built up and started and spearheaded by that man.
I agree with that.
You know, I'm attracted to a few types of women. So if one of those types happen to come my way and I'm attracted to them, yes, I will respond to their shot. But then I'm going to put my best foot forward to make sure that it works out. And the only reason I'm not willing to shoot my shot as much is because for some reason many of the women in this day and age that I've come into contact that I shoot my shot with seem to take that shot for granted. And the reason I say that is because they often put me in the category of, oh, he'll be there. Let me see what this other one dealing with. If I like this one better, or they start weighing their options,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put me on the
back burner.
on the
The back burner.
what's that? What they call the fire extinguisher? You know, crack open when you need emergency type thing.
Oh no. Mm-mm. I mean, I feel like that gets done to me too. I feel like, people think I'm chopped liver. They must. Clearly.
And it cracks me up because it never fails.
It never fails.
Because all the situations that they get involved in, they end up on social media looking hurt as
Correct. So that is very
And I'm no
interesting.
longer available at that point.
I know that's right. Hello. We are not. We're
Because
not.
you could have avoided all that.
All right. Got it. You next. What's the what? We hope we answered your question, Miss Ready for Love.
We're going to get to that last question, but we're going to look at these other questions that were posted.
Go for it.
We got Tammy. Do you feel like labels are important? Why or why not?
Potentially.
It depends on the people that's involved. Labels can be very important to some people and don't mean nothing to another person.
Absolutely. Amisha, do me a favor. We're live and we on the check-in. Can you check in with them and see how they doing outside with they shoot? If they ready to start coming inside here? And just give me a timeline because I know what we doing in here.
A lot going on at her temple.
Yes. All right.
I always want to say monologues at the end because that's how I'm introduced to her. Her temple monologues. No, it's now just her temple. Headquarters. There we go.
Ooh. Amisha posted. So what makes you feel like an option?
Define what she mean by option.
We'll ask her when she comes back in. We're gonna ask her when she come back in here. What you mean by option? That's what Maine
So what do you mean by option? What are you asking? Why do I call myself an option?
Yeah, because I was distracted.
How they doing out there? They okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess that question is like, what makes you feel like an option? Because me being on the dating scene now, I'm dating multiple people, but it's not like I would say, oh, you're not, good enough for me. It's just like, I'm dating, so you're dating to see. You can't just lock yourself into one. So I get what you're saying, like.
All right, so let me break it down.
Okay.
Here's where everybody has options. We all have options.
I feel we have choices.
You've gone out on dates. You engaged. You've had very good conversation and vibes. The person speaks about all the things that they want and vice versa. Y'all match up. It could work. When you become an option, all right, you're dating other people, so forth. But because you know that this works, you're going to decide, well, let me just see and make sure these others don't work before I agree to go fully with that option.
And you think that's wrong?
It's not about whether it's wrong or not, but in my experience, what ends up happening when they go and waste time with these other people, they gain a level of bitterness that prevents them to be able to enjoy the original option that they had.
I understood.
Because there's a lot of bitter women on social media reposting and sharing. I said a lot.
And men, too.
I'll get
and
there.
Men, too. And men, too.
But there's a lot of bitter women on social media and in friendships and girl chats and all that talking about men that did them dirty. Actually, my boy Twan posted something yesterday. It was this morning. And I completely agree with it. And it was a plea to make good dudes or people who are labeled as good dudes realize that most women do not want the good dude. And I added, because we're boring.
The fuck? No way.
That's not even.
That is not even the case. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to agree with that. I don't care what energy. I don't care where you're trying to go with that. Absolutely not.
Now let me break this down.
Go ahead and break it down. Break it down.
In the past year or so, how many good dudes have you actually dealt with?
Here we go. So they started out, he could sip his cup all he want. They started out and put their representative, which appeared to be a good dude, okay? Unfortunately, it was just that, their representative. So the caliber of a woman that I am, I'm not out here dealing with the bottom of the barrel. Let's just say that, okay?
Can we take it back to a couple episodes, actually 20 episodes ago?
20 episodes ago? Go ahead, take it back.
And what was the conversation
I don't know
you
what the
had with
conversation
one of those
was.
alleged good dudes?
What was the conversation I had with them? Tell me. Because I would like to be refreshed. My mind, sometimes I'm getting older. Maybe I forgot.
So you have made it clear to this one particular person that you are in a celibate mode.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they were persistent in trying to say, well, all I want to do is do what? Eat
myself.
the cat.
Right. Uh-huh.
How does that match up to what you wanted?
Well, the person was not saying that initially when they came to pursue me. And when they did that,
that's
clearly...
my point. Even with the representative that you may have gotten,
mm-hmm.
once you got to the point of doing that, after knowing the level that you were at, how is that person actually a good dude?
That person may be a good dude for himself. But what I'm saying is that Maine is saying what he's saying, but I like to go there with Maine because he likes to try to come for me, okay? But Maine, you've made it very clear, all right? Given the fact that you too are with, not putting yourself physically out there with anybody or anything like that. And that when you do meet somebody, your goal is to definitely smash that person and to do what you need to do because it's been so long or whatever. So should I look at you and say, excuse me, should I look at you and say, oh, you're not a good dude because you have pent up aggression that you really need to release and you finally got somebody that you want to release it with? So that person should, because you are going to be attracted to that person. You are going to want to pursue that person in an adult manner and do whatever you want to do to them. Okay? Have special privileges with them all day. But that's not the person. It has to be in agreement. If I was in agreement with that person, then I would have been like, okay, cool. It's great. But I wasn't in agreement. So I removed myself from that situation. And most women will do that. And that does not mean that, okay, I think you're a bad dude because you want some ass. Okay? Or you want to suck on a titty. You want to suck on a clit. Do I think you're a bad dude? No. It's human nature to want to fuck someone and make love to them or do whatever it is. If that's what you want to release that shit. But it's the honesty that people need to get to the point of that. Like, don't start out, oh, I think you're this amazing person and I just want to get to know you. No, I really want to bang your fucking back out, okay?
Do you see the point I'm making now?
Did you see the fucking point I'm making? That you still part of the fucking dudes that want to fuck. So that's
I never called myself a good dude. I said I'm a gentleman.
You're a gentleman. Okay, whatever. Gentlemen, apples and fucking oranges. You understand what I'm saying?
But
tomato,
listen,
tomato.
If I'm interacting with a woman, one thing I will not do after they tell me that they're not doing certain things,
you're not gonna continue.
I'm not gonna bring it up.
Okay, because you're a gentleman. Doesn't mean that it's not on your mind. Doesn't mean that the conversation might not present itself in a manner. You said you are a gentleman, but you still have creep tendencies. So
I never said
listen
creep.
to me. Excuse me. Okay, define the word that you used then, because you still said you're gonna do what you're gonna do as a man.
I said
as a man. All right, you're still a man. Okay.
But
so you're just a gentleman that say shit in a nice way.
No.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
saying shit
Please.
in a nice way.
Amisha, chime the fuck in.
I'm chiming in right now.
Right now.
Man, you did say you was a good dude.
Thank you.
A good dude. Yes, you did.
Hello.
And also,
come on, Amisha.
They're all good dudes for the first 6 months.
Thank you.
Until that honeymoon phase is over.
Come on.
The representative presents itself.
Thank
and
you.
They're all good dudes. But here's the thing.
They're proving my point.
Okay, so a woman, let that woman see for the first 6 months who you are. And then once that 6 months closes, okay, so then now we can talk about what kind of people we are. But like Shay said, put your foot in the front. Be who you are. Just be who you are. If that's what you want, say that's what you want. That's it.
Keeping it real. We going back to keeping it real. Because it's like, you can't sit here and tell me, all right? if an opportunity presented itself where you and I have spent time together. So let's just put this shit out on Front Street, because now we're gonna go there.
No,
So yes, the fuck we are. Yes, we are. Okay, because Maine likes to play this shit with me, so I'm gonna go there. So you here for the shits? I'm here for the shits.
not.
Okay, we've slept in the same bed together. Okay, we've spent time together. There is nothing that we did not do anything together. We spent time. But my whole thing is that if I would have gave the opportunity for you to bang my fucking back out,
I would not have.
You wouldn't have, because you respect me so much, right?
Very much so.
I appreciate you too. I respect you too.
I'm
I
dead serious,
respect
and I'm
you
not
so
even
much.
trying to be
I
funny.
respect you so much that I would not do that either, right? And that's why we didn't do anything. But my whole point is that you cannot say that you would not go there, because clearly it would have happened. But I'm telling you right now, every person, not just male, female, every person has the ability to be in a different capacity
That's
be
not
with
what I'm
somebody.
arguing about.
Man,
That's not the point I'm making.
your point that you are making is the fact that you're saying that women choose the bad guys and that we don't choose the good guy. That is, now, if we were to do a survey, I'm sure the majority of the women would say, yeah, I like a guy that's a little bit more rough around the edges and stuff like that. I would never, speaking of my own growth and who I am now, would choose somebody in that capacity.
Let me go there.
You go there. Please do.
It has been written, scientifically studied, most women are going to be attractive to the aggressive, more muscular, more masculine, more
What's over here? Give me pull the shit up.
powerful men.
Pull it up.
Just Google it.
No, you fucking Google it and pull it up.
Why you say?
Pull it up, because you like to throw these goddamn shits
I like to
out.
read shit.
Good job. And I'm glad that you can read. Okay, now pull the shit up.
So bottom line is we don't choose bad men.
The
Their representative
bad
shows
men
up
choose
as
us.
a good man, and then we got to
Right.
I'm going to just Google, what are women attracted to?
Google that.
Oh, 7 things that women will always be attracted to.
Is it the first thing on the list?
Drive. I'm really attracted to a guy who knows what he wants in life and
Okay,
is going
okay.
after it.
Okay.
Presence, humor, spontaneity, someone who is intentional about life, leadership, ability,
Right.
vulnerability.
Yep.
Right.
100%.
Now that's one thing. 18 science-backed ways men can be more attracted to women. This is coming from the Business Insider. I don't know why that would be up. Won't even load up. Hold up. Reload.
Mm-hmm.
You
know why it's reloading it.
You only got 32 when he was
Reload.
Go to the next one. What do women find most attractive in men? Gentleman's Journal. Let's get there.
It just ain't working for you.
It's the
It-
Wi-Fi.
It's the Wi-Fi.
Look.
Whatever. Okay. Blame it on the Wi-Fi. Energy.
Go on your phone
No,
then and look it up.
energy. What am I looking up?
What are women attracted to?
Okay.
You're sick. This Wi-Fi in this building goes in and out.
Uh-huh. Right. Damn.
See, am I lying or not?
No. You're telling the truth about the Wi-Fi, but that's not what I'm saying damn about.
My point, essentially, is the good dudes will not put you in a position where 6 months later there's somebody completely different than what they are.
I would agree with that. You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. Presence, humor,
That's the one I just
spontaneity,
said.
someone who is intentional about life, all right? Leadership ability, vulnerability.
All right, said that. But scroll down to the Gentleman's Journal one.
Okay.
We going deep tonight.
7 qualities women find most attractive in men.
What does it say?
Give me a second. Approachability is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Selflessness wins out. An older man is more attractive. Okay. Personality counts. Show your sensitive side and get a dog.
Oh, this is not.
No, this ain't what you're looking for? Okay.
Is that, no, it's
a
not
good
about
first
it.
impression.
Is that the business journal or the gentleman?
This is the gentleman's G.
Okay.
GG.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think maybe what you was talking about was all the stereotypes.
It sounds very stereotypical,
it really did,
and it sounds very generalized.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have made it the concept of saying, all right, one, every person is different. Some women choose the bad guy, okay? And I found in my years of being here that has been my experience, okay? If the right person showed up for you, showed up for Misha, showed up for me, depending on whatever capacity that they are, because somebody with a bad background can have evolved and changed their lives and are a new person because of the experiences that they have went through.
That is accurate.
Okay? And they can be the gentleman and the good guy now. Okay? The gentleman can be the person that turns into the other side because...
Don't turn it on.
Excuse me. Hold
Gentlemen
on.
are up front.
They can be swayed if they are broken, and some woman who they thought was somebody changes that mental model of them, and they end up then they are no longer, they're broken completely. So that means that person has the ability to change, which means all people have the ability to change the context of who they are based off their experiences. Would you agree with that?
I do agree with that.
Okay.
But I think where y'all went left on my point.
Oh, now
No, I'm serious. Y'all
we went left.
Where you went left on my point
now
is
singleize me. They getting ready to come inside.
But you also told me in the same breath, which was proving my point. Misha made an example. 6 months represented, then there's somebody different, right?
It could be. That's what she said.
You said somebody that's not up front. Why would that even be in a category of being a good guy if you can't even be in the front about
but
what it is?
you would not know that. Honestly, you would not know that until you dive in deeper with the person. And that's the point. That's the point of my 30 day. That's why I said what I said. I'm weaning.
I'll give you two different
Go ahead,
rules.
please.
They both approached you at a park. They both gave you a number. First man calls you. Now, his actual intention, I just want to smash. I wish I could see what Bklyn Shay is about. The conversation you have is this. How you doing? Did you have fun? You look real nice up there. Like, you look like a real sweet young lady. I just want to get to know you better. What are you interested in? Had a whole conversation. He ain't told nothing sexual at all. But his intentions is to smash. The other dude, he doesn't know what he goes. He just knows he attracted you. And he tells you that up front. Very attracted to you. I don't know where I'm going with it. Might be something there, might be not. You know, I will follow your lead. 6 months into it. The one that tells you up front wants to smash you, I haven't smashed it because you don't want to smash. He hasn't brought it up again, but he's already told you because you're already aware. You're chilling, vibing, going on dates, having fun. There's no pressure. The other dude, you ever heard about sex? Then randomly one night, y'all close. Now, you haven't kissed him yet, but it's around that 6 month time. He reaches in for the kiss, catches you off guard. Then he starts confessing all the sexual things he wants to do to you. He's like, I just wish you wanted. Now you're all fucked up. Because the approach that he gave you was a nice combo.
You are talking to Shavina, you also are talking to Bklyn at the same time. So let me just tell you how
Break
this
it
is
down,
going to flow.
Bklyn and Shavina.
All right. So this is going to go just like this. First off, that situation, if I'm horny enough, I'm going to fuck him. Okay? It's going to be off the one that you
Which
said
one?
that just dived in and wanted to give me a kiss. And the person who didn't pursue or anything like that, maybe we already have special privileges with each other. Want to know why? Because I'm not a woman that's going to sit around and wait for a man to choose something that they want to do to me. I can be the aggressor, and I can say what I want to happen with this pussy right here.
But you already
because
said
if
that.
I want to do that, I'm going to do it.
But that's my point.
Because I'm a whole adult.
You've already said that, so he's following your lead.
He will follow my lead correctly, and this one will follow my lead too. Get with the shits, okay? You don't gotta play no games with me. Either we fucking.
Do you understand what I'm
okay?
saying, Mish?
Yeah, everybody do. We understand what you're saying,
that's all
and
I'm
trying to tell you,
that.
it depends on the person. If you about that life and you want to be about that life, show the fuck up in that capacity. But if you're not, then sit down, take a seat, and let the real people show up that know what they need to do with the whole package, okay? So that's pretty much it. Like, there is 2 separate people that you gave me, and both have the ability to have sexual privileges with a woman who is choosing to do what she wants to do with them. Okay? Because I'm not doing it because
but the first guy that didn't tell you up front, you were more comfortable because he wasn't.
I ain't comfortable on no level.
You
I ain't
just all the way done.
I'm all the way done.
All right.
Comfortable on no level.
But it leads us to the third one, and you can start that.
What is a hoe?
It's living my best life. Her simple question is, what is a hoe?
A hoe to me does not exist.
Come on.
Go ahead, set it off.
That's what I'm saying. A hoe to me does not exist.
Why does it not exist?
It does not exist because prostitution is not a hoe. They ready? Timmy, you can look in. And she went to the back. Okay.
Nisha, do you have a definition of what a hoe is?
No, because it don't make sense to me.
Why does it make sense?
Like a hoe. I mean, a hoe is. I guess
a
terminology
hoe,
is like somebody that is a
hoe.
whore, right? It's a short.
Yeah, hoe is short for whore.
Somebody who don't get paid for their services.
I'm gonna give you a definition of what a hoe is.
Just tell me, do they get paid for their services?
No, it doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Let me break. So, in my opinion, and based on my experiences, and based on all the years I've heard people call other people a hoe, and the reason why they call them a hoe, this is why they're a hoe. So, whenever a woman is comfortable with who she is, moves in a certain manner that leads other people to believe or assume shit, and you know what they say about assuming.
Right.
They are always labeled to be a hoe.
Okay.
Whether there is evidence to support their promiscuousness or not.
Right.
I agree with you when you said there's no such thing as a hoe.
Okay.
A hoe is a made-up name to shame another person that whoever is shaming that person has some insecurity or dislike towards.
I would agree with that. I agree with that.
So,
Miss Living My Best Life, we have defined that, okay? HTM has some stuff to go on and do up inside this building, so not cutting it short, not doing anything like that per se, but we're moving on to the topic.
Tell business on public foot.
Telling business on so many levels, okay? I don't really care about the privateness, okay? Because let me tell you something. That's why you didn't post up the shit that I told you, the episode that never went up. You never posted that episode. And whatever. I don't really care. Man can be as private as he want to be. And I'm private. No, I'm not.
Exactly. Exactly.
I am not. But it doesn't matter. It was a while ago. It doesn't matter. The point is that we are here now, okay? And we are here now. And Maine is a very dear person to me, okay? So it doesn't matter. Nobody has sex. Nobody did none of that. He's a very private person. He's looking for the love of his life, and he's going to find it, okay? Good job, all right? If that sums the fuck up, okay? So stop.
If it comes, it comes.
It is what it is.
I'm enjoying my life.
You enjoying your life, and you're out here trying to get the bag.
Get to this shmoney.
And once you get to a point where you have evolved and you can be business partners, friends, and the capacity, then that's when you know that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing has changed the context of whoever you are.
Exactly.
All right? So it doesn't matter. And I ain't no fucking chopped liver that you need to be sitting up here talking about whatever. Okay? Don't get me started for you get a chop right in your neck.
Somebody's being a nipple.
Whatever.
A little sensitive right
whatever.
now.
Okay? Speak your truth.
Because I didn't say nothing negative about Bklyn Shay.
It appeared that way. Chime in if you agree. Okay?
Sounds like an assumption.
Whatever. Anyway,
We're just talking
shit. And this is about the definition. Okay? Define it, baby, all the way. So,
what's up, Mickey, on the check-in? No, there's nothing wrong with transparency.
No, nothing wrong with transparency at all. Absolutely. So, we would like to say, truly, thank you to everybody that always tuning in. We will follow up with our topics because I want to put something in here and I want to have you guys chime in on the next one. So we're going to start with like episode 28.22 if we could. Okay. It could be 29. It'll be 29. But I want to go into a topic that of discussion that is very dear to me, and it happens to do with
some fat fingers. Somebody's missing out.
It happens to do with opportunists. Okay? That's my topic. Opportunists. All right? So I want y'all to think about people in your lives or things like that people have come around that appear to be, 100 as Maine's talking about, but they are opportunists, okay? So, are you comfortable with us transitioning since we have to make it happen?
We gotta be out.
All right. So
I don't own this spot, so
whatever.
I gotta follow the owner.
So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We again are not experts. This is entertainment. If you tuned into Dear Love and Lust podcast, you are here for entertainment, and that is what we do here. Okay, so
this concludes
the
28th episode live on our Facebook page of Dear Love and Lust podcast. Make sure you follow us on MaineEventLive.com. /Dear Love and Lust and on our Facebook page.
Absolutely.
And eventually coming soon to YouTube. We also have merch and apparel online store. You can buy on MaineEventLive.com /shop.
Right.
When it is back up live, so you can go there and get a t-shirt. Bklyn Shay definitely has our cups.
Yes, we do.
We don't have them out today, but there are nice glass cups with the Dear Love and Lust logo.
Absolutely.
Follow Bklyn Shay on all social media. Check out her movement, H.E.R Temple. We're in H.E.R Temple Studios headquarters right now.
Yep.
That's why we getting kicked out, because she be booking up people and they be working here.
We trying to do what we do. All right.
And all her upcoming ventures. For me, just to let you know, MaineEventLive.com will be at Hype Fest January 29th at the Albany Cap Center. Taking photos. We got a real tough DJ lineup. Shout out to DJ TGIF. This is his annual birthday party.
Yes, I love it.
There's no performances, just DJs partying and dancing. Grown folks are welcome. I know y'all get all excited when it's 18 and over, but you gotta understand this is a TGIF 18 and over crowd, not no random. There is no Chicago gang stuff that's gonna be going on just because it's 18 and over. A lot of them are college students that just want to live their best life and get a little dance and sweat on. Also, February 11th, Poetic Injustice will be at Troy Music Hall. We'll have more information on that once the sponsors, sign the contracts. We'll give you more information on that. Definitely, Aquarius season is happening that night, February 11th, at Lost and Found. Go on MaineEventLive.com tomorrow. Tickets will go on sale. Get your tickets early. What else we got going on? Oh, Black History Month Step Show is February 20th at the Palace. We will have more information on that. Shout out to Johnson Communications and more sponsors that will be announced shortly. What else I got going on? Just stay tuned. Log on to MaineEventLive.com. Tomorrow.
Tammy, say your stuff real quick. Come on.
Shout out to Lady T. Hurry up. Talk.
Yeah. Tomorrow, H.E.R Fashion Show.
H.E.R Fashion Show.
Winter
okay.
Advisory at Homes Beauty Supply. from 3 to 6. Tickets are still available. TT Rock.
Okay.
There we go.
TT Roberts is on a check-in on that one. Okay, Lady T is representing for that.
And if you have any questions about love, sex, and relationships that you want us to answer for entertainment purposes only, even though that shit might make sense, dareloveandlust@gmail.com. We will respond to them in future upcoming episodes.
Yep, and as I always say, thank you so much for tuning in to Dear Love and Lust podcast. And I would like to say that Maine said a lot about February, Black History Month, all his up-and-coming events and different things like that.
And I ain't say shit about no Valentine's Day.
He did not. And he did not also
Purposely.
acknowledge my birthday, which is February 1st, and I am Aquarius, okay? And I obviously lead the month, okay? But it's okay. It's okay.
Here's the reason
It's
why.
okay. It's okay.
Because I wanted to confirm with her, John Jams, and there's another February birthday that I want to celebrate because I was going to make Aquarius season about them. But, you know, people get all sensitive in their feelings and jump the gun.
I do. I'm very sensitive.
And want to shoot shots
I do.
at the same people that are actually looking out for them.
Lord of mercy. Anyway, there's nothing new about how I received
Red
it
Cup.
at all.
Red
Cup conversations. Anyway, we're signing off. We got business to take care of.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. My cup has disappeared.
God.
Wait, come on, cheers. Cheers with my love. Okay. Okay. Nothing but love. Mwah. Peace.
You're annoying.
What?